I think Prince Lasha, really, the music Prince Lasha, if you knew Prince Lasha, which he passed a couple years ago, but if you would compare the two, you could say, yeah, well, that fits Prince Lasha. He was a very complex individual, and he was a different person. So I wanted to come up with something different that would fit his character. Well, there are three segments in Prince Lasha. There's the introduction, there's the middle part, and there's the end. And each one of those three components, they have something different. So I think you should look for the technique, because the technique on that is very complex. That's one of the things to look for. The other thing to look for is to look for the harmonic concept, the kind of chords I was using, like C7 raised 9, C7 flat 9, augmented 5. You should look for the harmonic concept as well, because I was using some extreme different kinds of changes. For an example, playing an E against the E flat. Now most people, if you're in the key of C major, they say you cannot play the E flat. But you can play the E flat and it works very well. In fact, Lester Young, he played the blues, and he emphasized the E flat against the E natural. So in my music, you'll hear a lot of that. You'll hear me doing like where I said clusters together, and you have maybe like a D and an E flat together, which is a cluster in a sense. So, and what I like for them to look for is some of the different kinds of not only movements, not only harmonic concepts, but look for the whole picture of what's being played. Try to analyze the rhythmic concept that I was using, try to analyze the harmonic concept that I was using, and the melodic concept. So if you look at all of those components and study those components, you can come up with something that's very interesting. And you'll see that Prince Lasha is a very contemporary, high complex piece of music.